When you want to start working on EasyStock-in, the first thing you have to do is to work on the settings. I am going to go through all the settings with you to show you the different settings and how to do that. You open My Account. My Account will give you your identity, the email that you cannot change because this is the email where we are going to send to you your password in case you've been losing your password. This is the EasyStock-in, which is free for 1 month, or you have a full-time license on this particular version. In the future, if you want to go to new updated version, you will have to pay a small amount, and every year you will have to pay 50 euros to cover the hosting and the backups, which are done automatically on our ANPA dedicated server, which is in Europe, and your backups are done every 10 minutes. You put the name of your medical center, telephone 1, telephone 2, street, city, zip code, country, and something very important is the currency in which you want to work in your country. So when this is done, you go to categories. The categories must be selected based on the kind of activity you have. You can get some disposable, some hygiene product. You can click on that and you can change the name, you can save, you can add a new category, and you can add as many categories as you wish. A good idea when you have, let's say, a category on implant is to separate the implants themselves, the components on implants, and the tools to use the implants. So based on these 3 categories, you will be able to easily find your components, but also in a short future, you will be able to analyze what is the consumption that you have on a certain type of category. So be careful and choose your category before you are going to start to work. In the future, you will be able to remove categories, deleting a category, or you will be able to change your categories into a different word or add a new category. Then the distributors. The distributors, so you can look by distributors. Usually we have a limited number of distributors, and we can export to a STL file all the distributors. So we can export that, and you will get a copy of all your distributors in an Excel file. So you can come inside and edit the file of your distributor. You can duplicate if you want to add a new one, which will be easier to do if you duplicate, or you can delete a distributor. Let's open a distributor. So the company name is this. This is your contact person. This is the address, zip code, country, telephone 1, telephone 2, fax. For those who want to send their orders by fax, it's good to have the fax number which will be registered on the order. Email address, this is to send by email the orders, the website, and the client code, and the conditions. Let's say if you have a market for a 1-year consumption or not, and these are the things that you can select with them. You can save, it's recorded, and you have your distributors, and here you have the number of distributors that you have. Main category, you go back to items, and items is critical to use, and I'm going to show you why. This is the number of items you have. This is the search by item, by category, by distributor. When you have a distributor who's coming to you, you can select this distributor and search, and immediately you will know what kind of items you are dealing with them. And this is very simple, and you can open each item and check with them about the price, about the way to do, and you can add that in your comments. So the items are important to set up in this way. When you select an item, you have the lots. The lots is 1 equals what? It can be equal to 1 pack of 80 wipes. But maybe this 1 pack of 80 wipes should be brought by to buy a carton of 10. So now, if you do that, if you do this, you will be able to know that when you buy wipes, you will need to buy 10 package of wipes. Why should we write one pack instead of one carton of 10? Because when you will use the wipes, you are not going to use the 10 packs immediately. You are going to put 1 or 2 in use and you are going to keep the rest in stock. So step by step, you are going to move the 10 that you've been receiving into less and less and less in stock unless you've been finishing your stock and you need to reorder. So that's the way to do. You write 1 equals 1 pack, and this will depend on the way you work with each of your items. I can save that. In case you buy some other products like 1 piece, 1 will be equal to 1 piece. This is important at the time you are going to order and plan your orders on items. So this is very important, and some items are almost the same, so you click on duplicate and you will make very few changes to edit new items. Let's go now to the responsible personnel. Everybody who is responsible to buy and to send orders will be listed here. So let's open a file. You can add a new one. Carol, assistant. She has a specific email address and she has a telephone number. So this will be easy for the distributor. In case they have some problem with the order, they are going to go directly to the person who is responsible for the order. And for you two who are managing orders, managing your company, you will know who has been placing this order, and you will be able to track all this based on the fact that you cannot send an order if there is no responsible personnel which is selected. Now let's go to the layout management. Layout management is done in 3 steps. Logo and name of the organization. You are going to browse on your computer and you are going to put your logo, and your logo is going to come on top of all your documents if you wish. The height of the image should not be more than 180 pixels. You put the name of your organization, let's say medical clinic, and you can save. In the layout management, you can go to email templates. Email templates is done already, so you have nothing to do. If you want to attach an email to an order, it will be done automatically. This one, you cannot delete it. It's done by default. But if you want to add a new one, you go to add a new one. If you want to correct this one and change it for you to make it dedicated to you, you can do it in this way. So let's say to who, to the distributor name. This is what we call a content. On distributors, you have different contents like distributor, contact name, distributor address, telephone 1, telephone 2, email address, account number, your number of account with this particular distributor. On customer detail, your details, you have the logo, the name of the organization, and all these contents that will help you to easily fabricate models of emails and models of letters to be used like this. The type of contents, this type of contents may contain a list of items, order contents, a follow-up content, inventory and traceability content, 2 days inventory contents, and all that will store all your items in the right way, in a very simple way. How to do? You go to one place, let's say here, and I'm going to put the logo. I click on logo, and the logo of my company will come here. Okay? So that's simple to do, simple to change, simple to modify. But you will not be able to remove this one. You can only add a new one if you want. And then at the time you're going to send an email, you will get the list of email templates and you will choose the one that you want to use. Let's go back to the layout management. We go to layout templates and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different templates. These templates are templates to compare prices of items, expired in-stock items, expired in-use items, inventory and traceability, order, this is the one that you are going to use the most, quick inventory, sent order details, and 2 days inventory. So that you cannot remove that. These are done before, but you can add new items. What you can do also, you can click on this, you can edit your item, and you can modify it. So this is the logo of the company, the date, the distributor name, the contact number. You can add the fax number, the telephone number, whatever you want, and this will be done in the layout based on the messages contents that you have, and you can customize your emails and all the data you want to use. So in the layout you have the logo, you have the templates, and you have the layout of the letters you're going to use. Then you have the items location. The items location, you will get the clinic number 1, cabinet 1, clinic number 1, cabinet 2, office number 1, closet 1, office number 1, closet 2. You can do that with as many levels as you want. You can work on the room, on the location, on the room, on the closet, on the shelf. But the more you do, the more levels you are going to add, the more complicated it's going to be. Managing all the location is difficult to do, so try to stay simple. To add a new item, let's say clinic 1, cabinet 2, I'm going to add clinic 1, cabinet 3. I go to duplicate, and then I'm going to change 2 for 3, and I'm going to save. And now I have 3 cabinets, 1, 2, 3 cabinets in the same location. It's cabinet 2, so I'm going to check. I've been making a mistake. I'm going to add the cabinet 4 instead, and it is saved, and it is added 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when you have all that, you have been able to make all your settings, and I stress on the fact that the categories are very important to set up. And the items are very important to set up based on the lots numbers. I thank you for your attention.